90-Day Fiancé's Jasmine Pineda cries in shocking new photo after last resort tell-all amid surprising legal move and confusing baby timeline. Jasmine Pineda is in tears in a shocking new photo following the 90-Day, the last resort star's decision to go to court and confusing fans with her baby Matilda's birth date. Jasmine came to America in 2023 to marry her long-distance partner, Gino, but within a year, she was pregnant with a different man's baby. Jasmine is currently separated from Gino and living in Florida with boyfriend Matt Brownies and their baby Matilda. While it looks like Jasmine is finally happy with her new family, not everything seems to be perfect in her life. At their Alateetmas shared a screenshot of Jasmine's Instagram story, which she'd posted as a reaction to a follower asking her about the tell-all now that it's finally over. A TikTok fan seemed to comment on one of Jasmine's posts by saying, "That tell-all was rough, girl." They hoped that Jasmine was feeling better mentally. Jasmine's reply confirmed that she wasn't. She told the fan she had tried to watch the tell-all many times. "But I just can't," Jasmine added. It's not known if Jasmine was reacting to the first few parts of the tell-all or the finale. In the first part itself, Jasmine had to go through a hard time after she revealed her pregnancy, and her co-star Rob Warren accused her of cheating on Gino. He called Jasmine names and provoked her to throw a heel at him. Jasmine later accused Rob of bullying her and wishing ill upon her unborn baby. She claimed she was hospitalized after filming the reunion. In the final part, Matt made an appearance at the tell-all. Matt admitted he was scared when Jasmine became pregnant. He never wanted to take on the responsibility of having a baby with her since they were just friends. However, he accused Gino of not being intimate with Jasmine since they married. He confessed to having feelings for her, but Jasmine, in turn, said she didn't know if she loved him. This part of her being torn between wanting to love Matt and not being able to hate Gino may have been the reason why Jasmine was left in tears. Still, Jasmine's crying could be called crocodile tears. She never wanted any kids. Now she has a baby in a new country with no partner in her life. Jasmine is the reason for the drama in her life. She could have chosen not to move to the US for a man who wasn't treating her right. Jasmine would be happier surrounded by her family instead of men who seem to be taking advantage of her. Crying on social media is not what the 90-Day, the last resort star should be doing. In a whirlwind turn of events that's left fans stunned and speculating, 90-Day Fiancé star Jasmine Pineda was photographed in tears just days after the explosive last resort tell-all finale aired. The emotional photo, shared to a cryptic Instagram story late Tuesday night, shows Jasmine sitting on a dimly lit hotel bed in Miami, face buried in her hands, mascara streaked down her cheeks. A caption over the image reads simply, "I can't do this anymore," broken heart emoji. The photo has ignited a firestorm of theories and concern across the 90-Day fandom, especially in light of recent developments involving a surprising legal move and an eyebrow-raising baby timeline that doesn't quite add up. The tell-all that told too much. The last resort tell-all was already a pressure cooker. Viewers watched as Jasmine and Gino Palazzolo aired months, maybe years, of pent-up frustrations, jealousy, and cultural miscommunication. Jasmine accused Gino of emotional distance and failing to understand the depth of her sacrifices. Pushed back on her ever-changing expectations and refusal to build relationships with his Michigan-based family. However, what truly shocked fans was Jasmine's emotional confession near the end of the episode, "I gave up everything in Panama. And now I don't even know who I am anymore." It was raw, unfiltered, and deeply vulnerable, a side of Jasmine the show hadn't fully explored until now. Moments later, Jasmine dropped a revelation. She had been thinking about trying for a baby, but quickly backpedaled when asked for specifics. "It's complicated," she said with a nervous laugh, adding, "We're figuring things out." Confusing baby timeline. The tell-all's awkward baby moment left fans puzzled, especially given earlier segments from the season in which Jasmine claimed she wasn't ready for children due to instability and uncertainty in her relationship with Gino. In fact, during the last resort retreat, she even stated that she was focusing on her mental health and career before expanding her family. So why the sudden change? A leaked medical document circulating online this week, allegedly connected to Jasmine, lists an OB/GYN appointment date from 2 months ago, raising more questions than answers. Could Jasmine already be pregnant? Was it a fertility consultation? And where does Gino fit in all this? Adding fuel to the speculation is Jasmine's latest social media activity. In one now-deleted comment under a fan's question about baby plans, she cryptically replied, "Everything happens in divine timing. And not everything is what it seems." A legal twist no one saw coming. As if all this weren't dramatic enough, a legal filing submitted in Panama surfaced this week, naming Jasmine as the plaintiff in a domestic reassessment of residency rights and minor dependents. Legal experts familiar with Panamanian law suggest this could be a preliminary step in either asserting custody rights or severing past legal ties, perhaps with an ex-partner or even her children from a previous relationship, which Jasmine has rarely spoken about in depth on the show. The exact nature of the filing is unclear, but timing is everything, and this one came just days after the tell-all aired. Could Jasmine be setting the stage for something bigger? A move back to Panama? A fresh custody battle? Or is this about paving the way for a new chapter in the U.S.? Her representatives have declined to comment, but fans are left piecing together the narrative from a puzzle that seems to grow murkier by the hour. Support and speculation from cast members. Other 90 Day Fiancé cast members have begun weighing in, both publicly and privately. Kalani Fagata posted a message of support on Instagram stories. "Sometimes people need to break down before they break through. Sending love to Jasmine, yellow heart emoji." Meanwhile, Angela Deem, never one to hold back, fired off a TikTok live where she commented, "I told y'all she was hiding something. Ain't no way you go from not ready to baby talk overnight without something cookin'." Even Gino himself appeared blindsided by the online reactions. In a live Q&A, he said, "We're working through things. I didn't know she was gonna post that picture, but I love Jasmine. She's just under a lot of pressure." The fans react. The fan base is split, as always. Some expressed genuine concern, urging Jasmine to take time for herself and prioritize mental health. Others accuse her of manipulating the narrative for screen time and public sympathy. On Reddit's ever-busy 90 Day Fiancé sub, one user wrote, "This feels like the Karina and Paul situation all over again. Legal stuff, baby questions, emotional breakdowns. I hope she has a solid support system."